I've been talking about it a lot. You know, top one since they gave him a new dash tag and down tilt. Um, they just made this man God himself, and there's not really much counter to it. It's just he's just broken. Some characters obviously can deal with it better than others, but I think Batman is way, 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 way overtuned. He has insane kill power. He has godlike utility. He has one of the best projectiles in the fucking game. His combo game is all right. It's good enough. He's also the fastest motherfucker in the game. So fastest character in the game, amazing kill power, and fantastic utility. That'll do it right there. Thanks for the follows, Ingrid. So that to be updated with BJ, Jack, and Powerpuff Girls, you're fucking right, man. I don't know if there is one. So if there is one, can you let me know? But I don't know that there is. Not at the end, we'll just go over them and talk about them. Because I feel like this is the most recent one they have. But Batman is God right now. But Batman is not the only God, chat. He's not the only one. We also have this fucking demon, Shaggy, who is just unreal, man. Like, kill power, unbelievable. No whiff on pretty much any of his attacks. His sandwich is actually a really good option for fucking, even for everything, man. Killing, healing in twos, like, character is just unbelievable right now. I feel like his kill power has been dumb broken since release and needs nerfs. It has needed nerfs since the start, and they haven't really changed any of it. He's got really easy kill options. He's also really, really simple, just unbelievably simple game plan. Yeah, I feel like Shaggy is understandably in God tier. I don't think there's much more to be said. I think it's pretty clear why he's in God tier. Character needs to be tuned down. So for ones, is any other character in God tier? For ones, I mean, I think those are the two gods right now, and I think there's a drop off after that, even if it's only a slight drop off. S tier is gonna be stacked with like everybody, to be honest. I think that's gonna be. Should I do S plus and then S? Because S to A doesn't sound right. We'll see. I think those are the two gods right now. Let's start loading up S tier right now. First, Joker, still an insane character. Rarely seen, but really, really good. Combo game insane. Kill power insane. Up tilt and up air, just in really, really good moves. Still a Joker card. Really, really, really good. Down air has no lag to be seen. No whiff at all. Dash attack, no whiff at all. The character's been godlike since the start, Pretty clear character has been. He actually fallen from God, though, which it's pretty big. That's pretty big, I gotta say. Not being God tier anymore for Joker, it's a big improvement. Next, Arya Stark, still broken. Character still insane. Does die early, obviously, but another character with just such a simple game plan that allows her to just focus on the most simple bread and butter combos, and like, just, dude, down tilt alone obviously is a demonic move. Like, that move is just better than some characters. I think down tilt still demonic. I can't believe they barely nerfed it at all. It's an anti-air as well, because why not? Her jab is also an anti-air. Her Sair also hits all the way above her. Arya Stark, man, just character's been too good for too long. I'm tired of seeing her bitch ass. Another character in S tier, we were talking about him earlier. Big Superman in the building. This character's broken. Man, this character is absolutely broken. Jab is a vortex that sucks you in and does not let you escape. It kills at 90. Both of his command grabs have absurd hitboxes that are really, really hard to beat out, especially the up special. He has unlimited frost breath. which is just laughable. The fact that it's still in the fucking game after this long is laughable. Um, Superman is he's just unbelievable. Really, really, really good kill power. Lives super, super long. Pretty good combo game. Really, really easy game plan as well to execute. Like, no real thought behind it. Just basic ass game plan that just works, man. It just works. It's really, really good. That's why I think Superman is definitely an S tier. Who else do we got in S tier? Character that we saw? No. Actually, forget Agent Smith. We're going Bugs Bunny. I think this character is insane. I've thought it for a while now, man. His combo game is really fucking good. His utility was safe, and Rocket is still really good. Up Air is so big. So big, man. Like, just crazy that he still has that move. Obviously, Nair still fucking insane. Really good kill power as well. Like, simple kill confirms that are really, really strong. I think this character is really, really underrated right now. And I think he's really, really good as well. But now let's move on to the other character that's really, really strong right now. Agent Smith, man. Agent Smith is a demon right now. I was playing against a lot of Agent Smiths today. Y'all saw it. It was a whole lot of Agent Smiths. This character has insane kill power, insane hitboxes. The gun is ridiculous, man. Like, so good. These are called Agent Smith Shaggy with a Glock, and it's pretty accurate, man. Just the ease of kill power, ease of game plan, ease of combos, and just accidentally will kill you with the move when they're not even planning to. So that character, they definitely overtuned a bit. Still heavy, by the way. Still living at 150 also. Why? I don't fucking know. Has one of the best dodges in the game, some of the best movement in the game, some of the best kill power in the game, but also he needs to be heavy. I don't know about all that. Sounds kind of crazy to me, chat. So that's Agent Smith. I think Agent Smith's really good right now. Morty, another S tier character right here. Morty's insane right now. I'm surprised I don't see him a little more. Dirt is still ridiculous. Combos into death at low percents, easy ass kill confirm as well. Like, they're in hit stun for a million years. You still have the laser that is unreactable, though it does have a cooldown. When it's off cooldown, that shit is unreactable as hell, and combos and kills. Grenades, obviously super inconsistent, can kill you at 10 or not kill you at 150. I don't really understand it, but still a really, really good option to have. I feel like Morty's in a decent spot. At least the character works and people are somewhat playing him, but they gotta figure out what the hell to do with him, man. He needs a lot of stuff. He just doesn't have enough moves, and the moves he does have are really, really good. So I think, I mean, in this game too, you only need a couple good moves, man, to win. You only need a couple good moves to win. Stripe! Might be surprised seeing Stripe this high, but I am a big time believer in Stripe right now. I think he is insane, man. I think Dynamite is not okay. That hitbox is disgusting. I have gotten hit by it when I'm nowhere near it so many times, and there's like no cooldown for it, and it kills. It's absolutely ridiculous. Gun I've hated since beta. It's so good. You literally get hit off stage, get hit with the down air at 40, and 3 shots and you're dead at 40. You know, it's that fucking easy. Gun can combo off the top, off the bottom, center stage, does not matter. Can do whatever he wants to that move. Even chainsaw as well, man. Kills, has no whiff, can't punish it at all. Jab hits everywhere, above him, behind him, combos. Does a whole lot for him, man. There's a lot with this character. I'm a big believer in Stripe right now. I think that character is dumb broken. Let's move on to another S tier character. We got Finnegan. Bro is eternally S tier, I think. It's just hard to figure out what they can actually do with Finn to make him not broken, considering his main goal is to just carry you to the blast zone and kill you at 50. Like, that's kind of the main game plan with him. He can do it if he reads your DI correctly. I mean, he's not as overwhelming as he was, but the fact too that, like, he has the combos and the kill confirms, but the biggest gripe for me is his anti-projectile abilities with aerial side special, grounded side special, clap, and BMO. Like, aerial side special especially, man, is just a fucking war crime. Like, that move will break me Seeks, hit me, kill me, fucking just do everything all at once. Do Finn's taxes all at the same time, man. Like, that aerial side special is demonic, and that's only one move that I'm thinking of that is really, really good with Finn. Yeah, I feel like Finn is kind of crazy right now, which nothing new, you know. That's Finn for you. Another character, we're going with my boy Rick, man. We're throwing him in there because yes, he is S tier, though he is harder to use than every character here, like by far. Obviously, I'm biased, but he is harder to use than every character here by fucking far. He is still really fucking good. I feel like I'm still, like, not playing optimally at all with Rick, like, not even close to what the character's actually capable of, and I'm still smacking people. Polymorph, obviously, is the key to destroying people, blowing them up early, like every character up here can do, get a kill at 40. Pretty much every character here can do that. Rick just needs Polymorph with it, and a jab into, you know, Sair into Sarragon or whatever he wants to do, you know. Read one dodge and you just die at 40. I really do think Rick is S tier. Rick is really good right now. I think he's in a good spot. He is just, like I said, harder than every character above him by far. All the characters here pretty much basic as hell. Really, really good. Really strong tools. Don't require a lot of complex game plan. But Rick is kind of different in that aspect. He does require a bit more of a complex game plan against the higher level, at higher level of play at least, you know. Lower level, you can just spam shit and get away with it, but I think Rick definitely belongs in S tier. Gotta throw Wonder Woman in here as well. I do think she's on the lower end, but I still think she's S tier. A good player can definitely win tournaments with this character. She's a simple character, but just so solid, man. Just such a solid kit all around. Not as good in ones as she is in twos, but still really good. Still really strong. And I think she can counter every character up here. I mean, Batman probably cooks her a little bit, but I think Wonder Woman still makes the S tier category. What else honestly, I think I'm about it. I feel like, because like I said, S tier is just going to be loaded, man. But I think I'm literally just going to make it S plus and then S tier below. Because from a fall off from S to A feels dramatic, but a fall off from S plus to S I think makes a little more sense. Because I think it is kind of that close as far as power levels. There is a gap, but the gap isn't huge enough that you can't, you know, make up for it. And I think the top of S, Tom and Jerry. Actually, Giant, it's gotta go in S plus still. Can still kill you at 40, you know, and live until 200. How could I forget about this fucking demon of a character? It's because you rarely see him, because he's so damn boring and simple, especially in ones. But don't forget about how broken Iron Giant is. Down to S tier, I think Tom and Jerry leads the way. Tom and Jerry isn't in S plus tier because without Jerry, Tom would be even lower. Like, obviously, when you kill Jerry, Tom is in a weakened state. There's no question about it. He's not nearly as strong. But with Jerry, he's still demonic. Jerry shot alone is like, bro, dude, Jerry shot is like the best move in the game, arguably. That move is insane, man. Like, so fucking good. That, obviously, up tilt as well. Just so insane. Move carries the character to here, at least. Does have weaknesses in his game plan, but I think the strengths are good enough to keep him in S tier. Character that I'm probably sure a lot of y'all are surprised isn't higher and isn't an S plus tier is Black Adam. Yes, I do think the Black Adam nerfs brought this character down this much. I think they were some real fucking nerfs, man. Like, that really changed the character, and made him have to work a lot harder than he did before. Mainly the side special costing more dodge meter, allowing Black Adam to go into burnout more consistently, his clap not being nearly as strong, the grab not being able to be spammed, and even the down tilt, down tilt not being able to be spammed. I think they brought Black Adam down a decent amount with the nerfs. I think they really hurt him, but I don't think he's a bad character by any means. He's just not as insane as the characters above him. Next character in S tier. I have not played... Oh, no. Hold on. This motherfucker, man. It's amazing he's not an S+. I'm putting him in S+ anyway. I don't even care, man. I think he belongs up there. I can't stand Steven. He is insane. I am a big believer in Steven being really, really strong. Character just has a lot, has no whiff, has an insane amount of movement, has a shield in the air whenever he wants. Can kill without a problem, can even summon a fucking teammate, man. Like, Steven is insane. In 2s, I think he's God mode. In 1s, though, he is just S+. This is sort of ordered, by the way. Like, I'm not too confident in the ordering, but it is, like, the order, I think. And I think Steven can get moved up to around... around this level. So we're gonna go with... back over to S tier. Harley Quinn, just good old reliable character, man. Can beat anybody. Another simple ass game plan character that, dude, she can just win on any given day. I feel like she really can beat any of these characters pretty easily. Just her kit is so good, man. So well rounded. Sarah is like, as long as she has that Sarah, man, the character will always be good. As long as she has that Sarah. And throwing the bomb setups down till and some other stuff. She's definitely a good character. Putting Harley in S right now. I feel like Harley is a good OS tier. There's a lot of characters missing, man. We are gonna cover, chat, the characters that aren't here after after I get through all these, because we are missing a lot of the newer characters. I guess it's not updated on this website at all. And who else goes in S tier? I actually think Garnet right now is strong. Garnet's in a really good place. They've been buffing her a lot, making her really strong. She can use a lot more buttons than before. She just feels a lot more oppressive to deal with than previously. I like the new perk they added as well. I feel like when Garnet players actually get good with that perk, it's going to be a bit of a problem. That clap move as well is just really, really good, even on its own. But I think Garnet is a solid S tier. Going to throw Jason in here as well. Jason, I feel like, is in a really good spot right now and could even be S+ tier, but his frame data kind of holds him back. He has a fear factor that is just unmatched, and if you make one mistake, you die so early, man. Like, so early. So I think that's really, really difficult, But he's a hard character to place, because Jason either blows you up or gets blown up, He either can't play the game because he's getting comboed into an oblivion, or he just terrifies you into making one bad dodge and you die at 40 for it, But I definitely don't think the character is bad by any means. I think he can win almost any matchup. Some matchups are horrible for him too, but he can make up for that by getting one good read and killing you at 50. So that's Jason right now. Let's talk about, Gizmo. I forgot about this motherfucker, man. He is like... Gizmo is really still pretty strong. It's just so rare that you actually see the character. They've just slowly been nerfing him since release and haven't really been giving him anything. And he's still the most annoying character in the game, or one of the most annoying characters in the game to fight against. But he does have some counterplay now. He's also obviously super late, so he dies so early. But as long as he has that arrow, man, as long as the arrow's as good as it is, he'll be alright. Like, he'll be alright. I don't think he's that bad. But he's also not quite S+ tier. Banana Guard. Banana Guard's pretty good right now, I feel like, as well. I haven't got the chance to play him, but fighting against him, the character is really good. Uh, he definitely has better combos than he did before. His kill power is still pretty good. And his basic game plan just, allows you to get one read with Sair or down special, even aerial side special, and he just murders you for it. I think Banana Guard's kind of crazy still. Could definitely compete with just about anybody on this list. I don't think he's that far off. There is an updated list on the website. Let's see if we can get that up then. I'm gonna have to slide everybody over then real quick, because if they do have let's do the newer characters as well. Powerpuff Girls, I feel like gotta be an S+, man, because of the touch of death stuff. Their hurt box is so bad that if they kind of get caught out like in a bad spot, they can die pretty early. And even, dude, it just feels like they get hit by everything. Feels like they get hit by actually everything. But the combo game and the touch of death stuff, like, they're so insane as far as that goes, that I feel like they have to at least be S+. The advantage state is a bit demonic with that character. I also feel like Beetlejuice has to be an S+ as well. I think S is too low, man. I think Beetlejuice is actually really good right now. He's just extremely rare, but I think the character has insane combos, really good kill power, good setups as well, can camp the fuck out of you and just not let you get in. Like, Banana Guard is not S tier, even though he was #1 ranked in the entire world. I don't know about all that. J Mafia literally got Banana Guard to top 1, so, like, if anything, character should be up higher. I think Beetlejuice is really good, though. I am a big Beetlejuice believer. He feels really difficult to deal with when you fight against a good Beetlejuice. And I think if you fight against a camping Beetlejuice that is just willing to rock the setups and not approach and just force you into being uncomfortable, like, he is so good. I am a big believer right now in the juice. Any other of these characters make it into S tier, or are we going even lower? I think the rest might go in A tier. I think so. Maybe Jake and B tier. Jake and Velma, but I think Velma actually makes A tier now. No, definitely not F tier. I think the rest of them go here, man. Poor Jake down in B tier, and I don't even know if he deserves that, but I think these characters all belong in A tier. Taz can be demonic at times, but that's, like, so matchup dependent. Some characters just really struggle to deal with his disjoints, but a lot of Taz's stuff is just knowledge checks and patience checks. It's, are you willing to just outpatience the fucking tornado and dogpile? Like, will you actually just be patient enough to deal with that nonsense? It's a lot of that. And I feel like LeBron's a similar way as far as, like, his down special, camping around ball. Like, are you patient enough to play around ball and wait till LeBron doesn't have a basketball? If you are, then you can definitely beat him. Jack, I feel like, just feels underwhelming, man. Like, his frame data feels so meh. His combo games feel so meh. He has a little bit of range, but even on the range, like, it's so much startup. So I don't love Jack right now. I feel like Jack is not in the best spot. Could use a little bit of help, honestly. I think I don't know what it is, though. It's hard to really figure out what the biggest problem with the character is, but I feel like he is on the weaker end. And he could use some buffs, maybe. Marvin, character is as annoying as they come, man, but even though he's annoying, I don't think he's that good. There's not really been any Marvins that have been able to strike fear into me. Maybe it's just a matchup thing. Maybe I just haven't fought a good Marvin, but I don't think the character is really that strong right now. I feel like he's on the weaker end. Don't buff him, though. Please don't buff him. Please. He's annoying as he is. He's annoying enough as he is. Velma's not bad, man. I feel like Velma's in a fucking good spot. She could be at the top of A tier, maybe even S tier. I don't know. I can't quite put her up there, but I think I'll at least move her up here because I do think Velma's pretty solid. I think she's got some good tools to scrap with just about everybody. Her camping tools are amazing, man. And even now the combo game is a little bit better. Sarah as well is such a good move. Like, I think Velma's just solid. Just a solid character right now on ones, and in two she's even better. The dog, also just a dude, solid character. Can beat just about everybody if he camps enough, plays around his tools enough. I don't think he belongs in S tier with the rest of them because he doesn't have anything that's like that strong, and he has to camp. You know, he can approach a little bit, but if he really wants to win, he has to camp. I think Rain though it does belong in A tier though, and the only B tier character is Jake. Poor Jake. I still think I don't know. It's hard to tell because Jake is like extinct from the game. You know, character barely exists. But I think Jake is still down here. From what I've seen, I don't think he's as good as the rest of the cast. I think he is a step below the rest. But I think this is my final tier list. I think we're locking it in, chat. Let me know your thoughts. If there's anything y'all think really should get changed, I'm willing to hear it, and maybe I will make some moves. I'm open to opinions on if I should change anything, but I think this is what we're working with. The game's in a weird spot, man, where like I think a lot of the A tier characters can beat all the S plus tier characters if they work a little bit harder. So like the gap isn't that huge, but it's more like certain aspects of each of these characters' kits are so good that it's so frustrating, it's so difficult to deal with, that these characters just don't have that. Like, it's these characters, like, especially like kill power, I think actually as well, like the gap in kill power between characters up here and here is pretty huge, man. And then obviously gods both can kill with so much ease. I think that is the big differential right now, is the ability to kill super early. These characters have it. These characters gotta work a little harder for it. And also these characters have more clear defined weaknesses. I don't know if there's any weaknesses in these characters' games right here, man. If there is, it's not much, you know, some really small. Like, Powerpuff Girls seems a bit low. I mean, maybe they could climb up a bit in S plus tier, but they're still in S plus tier, you know? Like, I'd be willing to move them around here. But I think this is what we got. Alright, chat. I think this is the official Season 3 MUltiVersus tier list. I'm gonna lock it in. Pretty confident with it. Game needs a lot of balancing work, man. Because even though a lot of these characters can beat these characters, they just have to work too hard for it, you know? And these characters, the biggest difference in the S plus characters, most of them don't have to work fucking hard to do what they want to do, you know? Most of them are just, like, with ease, killing and comboing and just taking your stock at ridiculous percents, while these characters actually have to work to take the stock. I feel like that's the big distinguisher, though.